After a week of protests and turmoil, the White House says President Donald Trump will visit law enforcement officials in Kenosha, Wisconsin. Demonstrators have taken to the streets after a police officer shot a black man in the back 7 times. But Democrats are pointing the finger of blame directly at the president for the racial protests in Wisconsin and across America. Jennifer Johnson has the latest.
1 week after 29-year-old Jacob Blake was filmed shot in the back 7 times by a Kenosha police officer, people are still demonstrating and demanding reform. President Trump will go to Kenosha Tuesday to show his support for the city's police officers.
The president's on the side of law enforcement and the rule of law.
Wisconsin's attorney general says Blake has admitted to having a knife in his possession. Democrats are blaming the president for the civil unrest sweeping the country.
The chaos and the disorder and the lawlessness that we are currently seeing, that's Donald Trump's America.
President Trump not backing down. On Twitter Sunday, he threatened to send in the National Guard to Portland, Oregon, after demonstrators took to the streets for the 94th night in a row.
Do you seriously wonder, Mr. President, why this is the first time in decades that America has seen this level of violence? It's you who have created the hate and the division.
The Biden campaign unleashing a strong indictment of the president's handling of the turmoil.
You saw Donald Trump go to New Hampshire on Friday and say, protesters, he's had every opportunity to speak as a leader.
The Biden campaign promising a different message of unity and reform when Joe Biden hits the campaign trail this week. Both candidates now out campaigning with the public, appealing to their base, with 2 months to go till the election. Jennifer Johnson, NBC News, Washington.
After 3 months of protests in Portland, Oregon, gunfire rang out last night on the streets, leaving 1 man dead. Reports say the man was shot in the chest and that he was affiliated with the group Patriot Prayer, a right-wing political organization. It wasn't clear if the shooting was in connection with clashes between protesters and supporters of President Trump, who drove a caravan through the city that evening. Protests, sometimes violent, have been held nightly in Oregon's largest city since the Minneapolis police killing of George Floyd in late May. Up next, you could be saving some extra money flying with United Airlines as the company hopes to gain back customers.